Hello, this is Paul in Las Vegas with a fight pick for today, July 15th, Saturday. Have a Saturday night fight scheduled for 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 9:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time between Mayra Bueno Silva and Holly Holm. And Mayra Bueno Silva was born in Brazil. She has a record of 10-2, 10 wins, 2 losses. She has 7 submissions, 1 KO, 8 early wins. She's won 2 decisions. She has 2 losses, both by decision, so she's 2-2 in decisions. And she's going against Holly Holm, who was born in Albuquerque, New Mexico. She has 15 wins in the UFC, 8 by KO, 0 by submission, 8 early wins, 7 decisions that she's won, and she has 6 losses, 1 by KO, 1 by submission, so 2 early losses, and she's lost 4 by decision. So her record is 7-4 in decisions. Mayra Bueno Silva is 31 years old. Holly Holm is 41 years old, so there is a 10-year difference in age between these two fighters, with Mayra Bueno Silva being the younger fighter. Appears that Mayra Bueno Silva is coming up in weight. She's listed on the internet as 126 pounds, while Holly Holm's usually listed at 145 pounds. So there is a big weight difference that's being closed here. And Holly Holm has a 70-inch reach to Mayra Bueno Silva's 66.5-inch reach. So there is a 3.5-inch reach advantage for Holly Holm. Now, Mayra Bueno Silva has a purple belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and she's good at getting submissions on the ground. But Holly Holm has beaten some purple belts. And she's also beaten a black belt. She beat Korea, and she beat Megan Anderson, who were both purple belts. So Holly Holm is used to fighting purple belts. And Holly Holm's basically going to want to keep this match up on her feet. And going back to her experience as a boxer, she had 24 wins by decision and 0 losses by decision as a boxer. And she has only 2 decisions that she's lost in the she has lost 4 decisions in UFC, but she has 7 wins in the UFC. While Mayra Bueno Silva is 2-2 on decisions. And I did a lot of scouting on Mayra Bueno Silva, watching her prior fights. And I saw that she tends to put together a 1-2 combination, which Holly Holm's basically going to be used to that. You're going to need more than that, I think, to beat Holly Holm on her feet. I also watched video of Holly Holm in a match that she lost versus Ketlin Vieira. Ketlin Vieira is bigger than Mayra Bueno Silva, and I believe that her power gave Holly Holm something of a problem. She also had Holly Holm had less of a reach advantage against Mayra Bueno Silva, and some of the accounts of that fight say that Holly Holm should have won the fight. She lost on a split decision, where one of the judges had given the fight to Holm. I think Holm's going to come out a lot more intense than she was in the Ketlin Vieira fight. I think she's going to be putting her combinations together. I've seen a video of her training, and really she did not fight in the Ketlin Vieira fight like she trains. When she trains, she's putting together you almost think it's fast forward that you're watching. You have to watch the speed and make sure it's not fast forward, because she is striking and striking again. and the speed at which she strikes and the number of blows that she throws in a short amount of time is simply amazing when she is training for her fights. But in the Ketlin Vieira fight, she didn't fight like that. She didn't put together those combinations. But I think that tonight, Holly Holm is going to be putting together those combinations. One thing I noticed about Mayra Bueno Silva is she often puts her hands down. She's going to need those hands up. She has sparred with Holly Holm, so she probably knows that. But she was putting her hands down way too much. So when they're on their feet, I think Holly Holm is going to get the better of Mayra Bueno Silva, and Holly Holm's going to have to keep this off the mat because Mayra Bueno Silva is very dangerous on the mat. She can grab somebody's foot and turn it into a submission. She can put a chokehold on somebody. She puts nice shots to the kidney, nice elbows from the mat. So Holly Holm's going to want to have them stay on their feet. So it's going to be an interesting fight tonight. And my prediction is Holly Holm. I think Mayra Bueno Silva is a talent. Give her a few years, some training, some more training, and maybe she'll be ready for Holly Holm. Who knows? Maybe she is tonight. She's got a chance to win tonight, but I don't think she will. I think Holly Holm's basically her boxing game and her kicks, the way she fights on her feet, is going to be allow her to outpoint Mayra Bueno Silva. Only one person in the UFC has managed to submit Holly Holm, and that was Miesha Tate. And so Holly Holm is so the odds are that Holly Holm is going to be able to avoid a submission. But if she goes to the mat, she could be in trouble. So Holly Holm's got to keep it off the mat. Mayra Bueno Silva, if her managers know what's best, they're going to be telling her to take it to the mat. I've heard her say that she's going to knock Holm out. She should be saying that she's going to submit Holm because she wants to get her on the mat and submit her. I don't think that she wants to exchange blows from a stand-up position with Holly Holm, where Holly Holm has shown more of an ability to put together combinations with more strikes and able to put together fighting intensely, where she's just putting together these combinations more than just a 1-2, but a follow-up, multiple combinations where when you're talking about 3, 4, 5 strikes before you're trying to figure out what you're doing again. And that's something that Holm is capable of. I haven't really seen Mayra Bueno Silva doing that in her fights from a stand-up position, although she is extremely good on the ground, like I said, on the mat. So Holly Holm's going to want to keep this with them on their feet. Mayra Bueno Silva is going to want to take it to the mat. And my prediction is that Holly Holm wins this fight. Like I said, Mayra Bueno Silva is a talent. In 2 or 3 years, maybe she's going to be capable of beating Holly Holm. She might beat her tonight, but in 2 or 3 years, she might be well capable of it. But and maybe if she trained hard and really worked in a year, maybe she'd give Holly Holm more of a challenge. But I think that Holly Holm is going to get the better of Mayra Bueno Silva, outpoint her, and win a decision. And that is my prediction. And it's possible that Holm knocks her out with the strikes, or that the fight gets stopped. Those things are possible. I have not really seen whether Mayra Bueno Silva can take a punch. I've seen that Holly Holm can take a punch and still be there. That remains to be seen for Mayra Bueno Silva as far as I'm concerned. But Mayra Bueno Silva is hungry. She wants the championship. Holly Holm wants to retain the championship. Should be a good fight. And again, my prediction is Holly Holm wins this fight. Started out at a minus 150 range. Or minus 170s was what I've been seeing lately on this thought I had seen it at minus 150 earlier. But again, Holly Holm is the pick for the fight tonight. And have some links to the sponsors, not sponsors, but links to deals that you have access through the links. Interactive brokers can get up to $1,000 of free interactive broker stock if you come in with an account large enough. And they are a discount brokerage firm. You get free trades on domestic stocks, and they allow you to get fractional shares of stocks, ETFs, and that's good, so that it doesn't really matter how much you're putting in there. And you can also trade in international stocks. There, they may want you to put about $500 into the position, and have a link to Amazon credit cards. They have a deal. They're hooked up with Chase Bank, and they give reward points, different percentages of rewards based on where you spend money. They also allow you to use the card online on Amazon, and it's very useful because you see what you got, and so if you want to get more, you have records of it right there. Also have a link to Surge Trader. They have a deal where you can trade with Surge Trader's capital and keep up to 90% of the profits trading in the market. So that looks like a very interesting deal that people can make money on. And have a link to ERC credits, employee retention credits. If you own a business and you employed people in 2000 and 2021 for the first 3 quarters and haven't claimed the ERC credit for that, they help people file for that. And have a link to 4 Patriots. They have food with a 25-year shelf life. Thank you for listening this far. Have a great day. And that's it. Thanks.